Hi everyone and welcome back to the Clever Report. So I think the era of Me Too is gone. The era of Believe All Women is gone. When somebody has alleged that another person sexually harassed her, especially in case of women, we should empathize with the story, not shut down the person, but actually find a way to get to the crux of the story or the nucleus of the story, whereby the person has to provide evidence beyond reasonable doubt that this person actually molested or sexually harassed her. Because I don't want a situation whereby, because it's happening, many women are now weaponizing this thing because the society is highly gynocentric and everybody's first instance or first gut reaction is to believe the woman that is alleging that she has been raped or sexually harassed. So this is the problem. Throughout 2018, the feminists use these Me Too tactics to ruin many men's life. I'm not saying that they are not in these allegations. They are not the ones that are true, and statistically, it is very very hard to prove rape. But we cannot just because of that anybody that cries rape and we should just believe that person at face value. No, because it's a slippery slope. You might think you are doing it to this guy because you don't like the person. Now, it might happen to you or your brother as a guy. You are not exempted from this kind of situation. Somebody can just make up an accusation, somebody that you don't even know, and then your life will be ruined. So this brings us to the story of Victoria Everest Ekong, a Nigerian born or Nigerian heritage British health influencer. So Ekong has, 5 days ago, a video broke where she was actually confessing or admitting to have falsely accused a young man of allegedly raping her when it was a very, very like big fat lie. It was false. But she actually accused this young man of this heinous crime. And this young man was facing 2 counts of rape and was about to, probably face 12 years imprisonment. I want us to watch the clip of her, exposing herself online. And then I'll give you my take on that.
You enjoy hurting men in ways that they couldn't possibly imagine. Yeah, it's something you get a satisfaction out. It's a toxic trait. It's narcissistic. But
You know what the biggest
Wait, let me
pain?
finish.
Yeah,
Let me
go on.
explain. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a narcissistic thing, but that's your thing. Fine. You look for victims, you rope them in, you break them emotionally, mentally, financially. You weren't able to do that with Denzel
I
Curry.
did. I did do that.
Okay, so if you were able to
I
break
did
him,
because
why
even
file
me,
a fake rape charge?
e-
How does
e-
that?
even me, like, imagine he lived in my yard, yeah, fed, watered, clean, fucked, yeah. The love that I gave him was unconditional in that time. To then pull the carpet from under your feet like that alone, yeah, losing the best thing that's ever happened to you. Like he's never lived the way
Yeah,
he's
but
lived.
by fake rape charge, though. By a lie.
That was just the icing on the cake, babe. Like that was neither here or there. That was just the principal thing. I want him to spend New Year's in a jail cell for 3 days, and I did it.
And
Yeah,
you
the
did it.
way that's how he started his New Year's. I started my New Year's on a private island in a £7 a night hotel with my
Yeah,
son.
yeah.
Yeah.
Based on that false
I don't
accusation.
care. He tastes of his own medicine. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it's a principle thing. He thought he could get away with shit and not have to swallow no medicine. Like the thing is, he always thinks he's always got the upper hand and won over. That's his thing, and I just need to make him recognise that he hasn't. Whether it's fake or not, it's irrelevant. He lives his life off fakeness. That's what he does. His whole life is a fraud. Met him, he told me he has a house. He doesn't even have a room at his mum's yard. His mum's yard is like literally, she hoards, isn't it? So the house is full. His 2 sisters live there. The guy's a tramp. He hasn't got a license. He hasn't got a car. He's got nothing to his name. Telling me he's got a railway company. Doesn't pay taxes. He's not on limit. Like the guy's whole life is a fraud. But I literally fell for it. Yeah. Because I didn't.
But you fell for a lie.
I fell for a lie.
Men have fallen for your lie for years.
And the one time I meet, and the
You
thing
fell for
was,
someone else's lie, and then you found a fake rape charge. What does that say about you, though?
I'm just as shallow as he is.
Yeah, but he wouldn't. Not a shallow to file a fake rape charge just to ruin someone's life.
He can't touch me. He can't come near me.
No, I'll make sure that I'll pattern that anyway. That's a fact.
He can't do that. Like the thing is, it was my mistake for even messing with him in the first place, for even entertaining it. And I told you, last year was one of the biggest lessons for me. I shouldn't have
Do you
touched
say?
it.
That clip is very, very hard to watch. That clip is very, very hard because you see her the way she was talking about it very casually. This is a young man's life. Yes, let's say the guy actually lied to you, he finessed you, went into your heart, broke your heart. Let's just say what everything that she's alleging is true. Does that give her the right? Does that give her the right, the temerity to accuse this young man of this kind of heinous crime. So the story goes this way: the person that actually filmed that, Gucci Walker, a friend of the alleged rapist. So he found out that his friend was being accused falsely. So he went, befriended her, started using her gym, and then got her to make this confession. So it actually goes that she invited this guy to her house for consensual sex, and then after doing their business, she just went to the bathroom and called the police on the guy, just like that. And because everything is still in her, so there was evidence that he has actually been in her. But this is a problem. This is a problem. This person is 31 years old, and you see the way she was saying that it doesn't matter if it was false, it doesn't matter if it was the guy had to actually learn his lesson. But who are you? Are you in a position to, make this kind of heinous accusation on this young man? And and that thing now, people coming online to tell me that she has mental health problems and other things. That doesn't excuse the fact that she actually falsely accused this guy of rape. This guy was almost about to lose his life. The problem is not even about convicting him of sexual crimes. It's about defaming the person. The process is the punishment. You cannot come back from it, even if you are acquitted. Even as it is shown that this lady, Victoria Everest, lied. She actually lied 100%, but people are still going to look at the guy, at a certain way that if there is smoke, there is fire. This is a problem. We live in a very, 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 very highly gynocentric world, whereby the word of women is just law. This is the very, very huge problem, especially abroad. And I love the fact that many women on TikTok are calling her out, calling her on her BS, saying that this should not be condoned because see what happens. The actual victims are the people that actually suffer the consequence of this shenanigan. Because if an actual victim is crying that somebody has actually harassed he or she, nobody will actually believe the person, especially a woman in this case, because they will be like, no, this is the child that cried wolf. So it's a very big problem. It's a very, 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 very big problem. And there's another clip of the reaction from a top popular UK TV host, Zizi Mills, where she gave her opinion. I want us to watch the clip first, and I'll give you my commentary on that.
There, bare Victorias out there. So I see a lot of people tagging me in this whole Victoria thing. I had a guy in my DMs the other day ask me why I hadn't spoken about it. One thing I'm going to say about this situation is, okay, is y'all motherfuckers need to learn discernment. Okay, that is what I'm going to say about this situation. Because the problem is with this whole situation is you can just look at her and just see that she's trouble, right? You can see that the girl is troubled. And as we can see from that the clip, she's troubled, right? And this is the problem with man. A lot of you man are leading with skin complexion, looks, bum, hair, and you're not really understanding that a lot of these gal have no substance whatsoever. But you're gassed. You get gassed by the outward appearance, right? And I'm not saying, and this is not me saying that what she's done is right. This is why I keep telling you, man, have discernment and know when to just.
Now I understand where this is coming from. Men should be frugal. Men should just find a way to be disciplined. But she's making a very, very bad faith argument, because if the roles were reversed, imagine the roles were reversed, and a man comes out, sets his camera, sets his ring light to start saying that men should make better decisions. Everybody will even cancel the person, saying that it doesn't matter the decision the person made. Nobody should be falsely or accused or victimized in such a way. Yeah, she's giving a good advice, but she's being very disingenuous about it. She's very, 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 very disingenuous, because if the roles were reversed, she wouldn't be saying this kind of thing. And this is the problem. Even when it is clearly shown that this person lied, this person actually lied and was trying to find a way to punish this young man. And she was saying that she was enjoying her new year in an island, private island, and he was in jail. This wickedness of the highest order. So I just want more women to call out this BS happening now. And the feminist movement and the Me Too movement actually gave rise to this kind of rubbish happening, whereby men's lives are being ruined at the court of public opinion without even having their own day in court. Many of these things are just people that just cry wolf, or people that just regret a very, a sexual encounter with somebody. Yes, there are rape situations, but this will make it very, very hard to believe an actual victim right now. So I want us Everybody should join hands together to call out what is happening. I don't know, the mainstream media is just being quiet about the story. The story is being swept under the rug. Just particular creators online that are actually holding, keeping this story alive. So please and please again, more women should come out and speak against what is happening, because it might be your brother tomorrow, it might be your husband, it might be your son. That's all I'm going to say about that. So make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notification so you notify anytime I drop another video. I love you, but God loves you more.